Hey guys, welcome to an all-new SCNS Live. Come on, man. I'm gonna get hyped for it. All right, now I know this is not usually what you're used to looking at. I'm working the board tonight. Professor had a little bit of car trouble. No big deal. The show must go on. Matt will be joining us in just a little bit with a spoiler-free review of Hercules. But in the studio tonight, of course, we've got Mr. Rob Entropy. That's nice. And, of course, joining us in the studio, our special guest tonight, BC from MPX.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing?
It's the big man.
Big man, I'm going to have to fix this camera. It looks a little bit blurry. But anyway, we got a great show for you guys tonight. Of course, BC is going to be a guest. We're going to be talking to him about some wrestling and some nerd stuff. Of course, we got a bunch of stories. San Diego Comic-Con is going, and there hasn't been a lot to show just yet, but we're going to get right to everything else we got. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some super cool nerd news. Okay, so, and I got that picture up. So anyway, I had a picture up before we were supposed to go. It's hard to like do this and like, you know, and do this. Whatever, okay? I don't want to hear anything from you.
Go on, man.
We got guests in the studio. Don't start up. Anyway, so if you remember Ken Ham, the creationist, he debated Bill Nye here recently, and Bill destroyed him. And, well, he actually had some other thoughts. Apparently, he wants the NASA program to end because he says it's a waste of money. Also, he says aliens are going to hell. Yes. Rob found that, by the way. I like that, Rob. I like that.
They're going to hell.
Okay. Seriously, what the hell? I want some opinions on this. Okay, aliens. I don't really have much commentary to add to this because he's pretty much said it already. Aliens are going to hell. Rob, please give me something on this, man.
Okay, I've already said before, if you look up in the night sky and see a bunch of stars out there, those are all suns. There's got to be life out there somewhere. So what if there's an alien out there saying, well, we shouldn't look for life either because they're all going to hell? There's life out there. It may be far away, but this guy's a freaking idiot. That's all I got to say about this fool.
BC, you got anything to add to that, man?
You know, I mean, hey, maybe aliens go to heaven, maybe aliens go to hell. I mean, they might have their own religions. We don't know. How's this guy? He met an alien. He talked to him. They have religion. I got. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, how do you know?
He's probably talking about illegal aliens. I don't know what you're talking about.
I respect, I have a lot of friends, you know, they're religious and everything. I respect their beliefs. I always have. But who the hell does this guy think he is? Aliens are going to hell? There's some aliens somewhere that are laughing at us and saying, we're never visiting that planet.
They probably came by and said, nope, not there.
No, we don't. I think we can skip visiting that world just because they say we're going to hell anyway. I don't know.
They ain't even giving us a shot. I mean,
at least, yeah, give us a chance at least. But we got Ken Ham out there, got him speaking on our behalf, saying that they're going, the aliens are going to hell. It's like if anything they're going to get here, they're going to be an advanced civilization. They're not going to be very happy with the whole that. Anyway, thank you, Ken Ham, for ruining any chances we have of reaching intelligent life because they look at us and say that's a very unintelligent life. Anyway, Rob, give me some DC news, man.
Okay. I love this stuff. DC is kind of screwing up again. Now, you know that all the fans out there now, DC is doing great on television, and they want Stephen Amell to play Green Arrow in the movies.
That would be awesome.
It would be awesome, but DC has pretty much came forward earlier this week saying TV and movies are all separate. They're different continuities. So you won't see the people who are playing Batman and Superman on there. Actually, they say Batman and Superman will never be on those shows.
Oh, jeez.
And even though they have multiple DC villains and characters on that show, these people will not cross over into movies or anything like that. So apparently they didn't learn from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And if there's anybody out there that has done it right, it's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, we talked massively about if you saw Captain America, next week you were getting spoiled for Captain America too. And why won't DC go with this formula? It will work if you give it a chance or you work at it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it wasn't only Captain America was the big one that actually brought them back up. Because, granted, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was kind of on a downward slope. But they started off with Thor 2, where they kind of tied in Thor 2's story with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then Captain America was just a big bam in your face. Like Jason said, if you didn't watch it, if you didn't see Captain America, you go and be like, what's all this Hydra stuff? What the hell is going on? Wait, Hydra's in S.H.I.E.L.D.? So...
But the thing I like, that was the plan from all along. Was that BC?
See, well, okay, to play a little bit of the devil's advocate on it, S.H.I.E.L.D. was not looking good when it first came out. It wasn't playing well. All they ever did was plan on, oh, hey, I once found a hammer. Oh, hey, Captain America did it in this time. They're just name dropping. Now I actually like S.H.I.E.L.D., I understand it. But to keep DC television and movies separate, I actually think it's a good idea because you handcuff the television show by giving the movies. Whatever happens on the television show will then have to reflect in the movies. Whatever happens on the movie, you got to reflect on the television show. You can't have a situation like, probably you've all seen Arrow by now, but at the end of season 1 of Arrow where they blow up a city, you're going to have all those fans that are arguing going, hey, wait a minute, where was Superman? Why didn't he come help? You know, so I kind of see why they want to keep it separately.
I see, and here's where I saw it. If you're working harder at it, like Marvel did, then yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, it does take more work to crisscross these universes, but it can be done. So,
sorry about that, folks.
why did you do that anyway? Why'd you do that?
Because.
Okay. I think it was harder work, and Marvel did it right, and that's how they're going to do it from now on. But that's just me. So DC is screwing up. But anyway, BC, we're going to let you actually give us a story here today, man. What you got?
I got you one right here. Turns out that Xena herself, speaking of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., will be joining the cast for this upcoming season 2. Now, I, for one, am excited because, Lucy Lawless hadn't been the biggest star lately. But, you've seen her on Spartacus. She's shown up here and there in a couple little spots. So I think she's going to add a little bit of star power and a bit of female action to the show.
Ooh, okay. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to go ahead and just say that while we were doing all that little bit of magic there, Matt joined us live in studio.
Hi, I'm here.
Just wanted to go ahead and get him on camera just to let you know he's here.
Yeah, don't want to startle anybody. Right?
I got to ask you before we really go any further, how was it?
You'll just have to watch the spoiler-free review.
Okay, then. I want spoilers when you do. But Matt, we got a good news story from you. Some really good news.
Yeah. So a lot of people who, I think all of us here, we all love Weird Al.
Who doesn't?
Right? So for the many years that Weird Al has actually, let me just get over here, that Weird Al has been making all these parody music, he's never actually really cracked the charts or anything like that. Well, this year, I'm happy to say, he's #1 on the Billboard chart.
Yes!
That's right. Very exciting.
It's hard to believe that he hasn't cracked one.
I know.
Well,
it all helps because of the media service that he's had for this brand new album, Mandatory Fun. He's, with this media coverage, in 1 week alone, he's had more coverage than Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, and Jay-Z. And I think the genius here is the fact that he aired a video from each one of his songs in the album every day throughout the week. And that's something that nobody really does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good for Weird Al, man. It's pretty exciting and a long time coming. And of course, it has to happen on his last album.
Whoa. What do you mean last album?
You didn't know this was his last album?
What is this about last album?
Yeah, he's pretty much came out and said, he's like, I'm pretty sure this is my last album.
I saw a cartoon that said it was like Weird Al in a bubble, and it said, we're going to freeze Weird Al until we need another parody album.
Well, he pretty much showed that, YouTubers who do that whole satirical act and they try to make fun of all kinds of other music, that you can't beat the king. You just can't.
Funny story. It was here in Dallas back in the day. Some of y'all might remember the Bronco Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One of the first concerts I ever went to was a Weird Al concert.
Nice.
No joke, man. I loved Amish Paradise. I can't believe that never hit
Right?
number
that
one.
was a really good
when I heard this, I was like, it's crazy. He's never had number one, but
It was hard to believe.
Yeah.
It was like, really? Weird Al hasn't hit one number one. I mean, I've been to 2 Weird Al shows, and those shows were like the most fun I've ever had at a concert, I gotta say. Just because I do love Weird Al, and he's the coolest guy wielding a friggin' accordion out there, so, you know. But yeah, so Weird Al, number one hit with Mandatory Fun.
Get it!
I love this cover. I have to go
do
back to it just because I want to show the cover again. All right, we'll get that out of here. Okay, I had a story, for...
Jason trying to do 2 things at once.
It's hard to do 2 things at once, okay?
Going back old school now.
It's got, Professor is out today, so...
Yeah, his car's sick.
His car's sick.
Yeah.
It started leaking hydraulic fluid everywhere. Okay, since I'm the plastic crack guy, I got to say, there's a new, they're not a new company, but they've been around for a while, but Mondo Toys is actually showing some stuff this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con this week as well. But they are coming out with some brand new toys from some very popular characters. One that I've been waiting for, the Iron Giant. Come on, who doesn't love this movie?
Oh my God.
Vin
Vin Diesel in his best role ever.
They're also going to be treating us with some kind of off-the-wall designs. They're going to be more artsy than anything. But the Iron Giant, we're actually going to get a figure of the first concept art that Kevin Eastman did for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, it looks pretty wacky. If you go back on some of the old concept art, like everybody's like the original comic, no, we're talking the original designs, which I'm probably going to pick those up just because it's very retro. Let's see. Who else are they going to announce here? Let's see. We got right now it's just the Turtles and the Iron Giant, but it's supposed to be a very posable Iron Giant. Of course, I'm going to get that, so look for a tour review on that. If you happen to pick one up beforehand, just go ahead and send it to me because I love the Iron Giant. I love that shit. Anyway.
He probably will send it back. No way in hell.
No, that I don't know why you even thought that was
Damn it. So you know how you can get people to send you shit.
Why'd you think that was? I would never send anything back that I got free, especially. Come on now.
Well, if someone sent you something and said, "Hey, just review this, send it back to me."
They would never.
Oh wait.
again.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I mean, I would totally send that right back to you. Express, FedEx, UPS, overnight it back to you.
You know how many times we've tried to do endorsements on this show? And it's just brutally failed? You probably don't know this. We've done so many endorsements on this show and just been like, hey, give us Transformers. Hey, give us a free Xbox One or a PS4. Something. None of it's worked. So I love the fact that you're saying, oh yeah, give us the Iron Giant. I won't give it back.
I just, didn't I not just go out on camera and say, in all honesty, I will send it right back to you, FedEx.
You know, people
FedEx.
out there do know you. They know what you like.
In all honesty.
This is me being honest here, okay?
Don't put the camera on me. I'm researching stories.
Because and Cora's out watching a movie too. It's like, now we're getting so much stuff we got to do on like show nights now. But she's going to have a spoiler-free review. Actually,
I had to do it, man. I'm Greek. I mean, it would have been completely wrong. Like, my people would have completely shunned me if I had not gone to see this movie.
Okay, so you're Greek, and it's a movie about a Greek hero played by Samoan.
I wasn't the casting director.
But it's The Rock.
It's The Rock.
I'm not gonna lie. I would buy if The Rock was playing a 12-year-old girl. I'd buy that. Like, it's The Rock. Yeah, I believe it.
Coincidentally, that's his next movie.
actually, that's a good segue right into Rob. What you got?
Is it like Dwayne the Pebble Johnson?
What do I have?
You have a story about The Rock.
Yeah, all right.
When are you doing that?
No, he wasn't.
Okay, all right. Yes. Speaking of The Rock,
We segue.
The Rock came out earlier this week and pretty much said that he's been talking to DC. Well, he did say he was talking to DC and kind of gave a hint as to what character he was going to play. He finished off the segment with, well, all you got to do is when you need a hero, you got to say that name. Say the name.
Shazam!
Bam! That's the speculation, and it's very strong. The people have asked him about it. He's kind of shied away from answering, saying, yes, I'm going to be doing this. But it seems that he will be playing Shazam. If not, I didn't even know about the Shazam movie. But if he doesn't, I'd rather have him play Black Adam. If they were doing a Shazam movie.
See, that's what I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it's all misdirection. And he's wanting you to think, kind of like when Vin Diesel did all those tweets and everything he did. I'm thinking he wants you to think it's Shazam, but he's going to be Black Adam. Because if you have The Rock, like you have one of the most charismatic entertainers in all of history, Shazam is only Shazam half the time.
Sure.
Most of the time he's the little kid. So why are you going to have The Rock and only have him on for 50% of the time?
I actually like BC's. No, you raise a damn good point. I need to get the Iron Giant off there. You raise a good point. He looks more like Black Adam than he does Shazam. I'm going with. You know what? This is going to go in the "we were right" category again. We need to make a folder of "we were right."
Just have a check mark. Ding! And then at the end of the show, we'll go over the entire list of credits of things we were right about. It'll be like 4 things.
We need like a special theme song, like when we were right, like maybe like Hail to the.
That's copyrighted.
Glad I could throw that in there, to help y'all be
Yeah.
right. That's what I'm here for.
Oh,
We
I
were
would
right.
like to add one more thing. The kid who is doing Star Wars, Episode 7, he's been putting out some tweets, the black kid, well, of course, he's putting out some tweets about taking a plane trip to Wakanda. I forget what his name
No,
is.
that actually-
John's Vega?
Okay, that actually sounds like a story that should have been in the
Boyega.
news,
John
though.
Boyega, yeah. He's been putting out some tweets, and he's kind of pushing now to play Black Panther. So
Ooh.
that's just a little
That'd be
side
interesting.
there.
Yeah, but I mean, anybody wants to play. Hey, I want to be in a Marvel movie too. You can say whatever you want until Marvel says this is what you're doing.
I really thought for a second you were going to be like, I really want to play Black Panther. And then
I can pull it off.
I don't
Hold
know.
on, why couldn't he? I think he could play Black Panther. There, I said it.
We were right.
He's covered head to toe. When he takes a little black face on there.
Oh, wait.
No.
Robert Downey Jr. in from Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
No.
God.
What do you mean, you people?
Oh.
I mean, I have a black girlfriend and I won't even touch that. Walking away.
No, you can't do that one.
I'm walking away. You can't catch me. You can't catch me.
All right, so, okay, the next story we got up is a little bit on our little series coming from Netflix with Daredevil, because we've gotten some word that Daredevil is going to be very, very gritty, which it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be honest. It's Hell's Kitchen. He's a lawyer dealing with some pretty people that don't want to be represented. Hell's Kitchen is kind of not a nice area, but we're getting some word that it's...
Yeah,
It said-
Gordon Ramsay. He's really gritty.
It said, no. It said we're going to have a gritty 1970s New York feel, which I'm kind of wondering how that's going to play, because this is supposed to be taking place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So why would they be going for a 1970s feel? So they love the beauty and decay of the city, and it's going to be beautiful and gritty at the same time. But they didn't give us a release date on this interview, though. They just said next year, which... Damn it, quit teasing me on this. When are we getting these Netflix series?
I'm with you on that one. I'm ready for them to at least tell us when we're getting them, so I can gear up to binge watch it. But
we haven't got any word like, has there been any filming done? We haven't heard anything about a writing team. We've barely heard about casting, and we're supposed to have 4 series. We're supposed to have Luke Cage, Iron Fist, all these characters and we've heard nothing yet. So I'm kind of wondering what's going on with this.
Until the 1970s feel news came out. Last thing I'd heard was Rosario Dawson is going to be a part of it.
Yes, that is correct.
And other than that, it's been again in typical Marvel fashion. Who's she going to play?
Yeah. I mean, the only person like we've really confirmed is Kingpin.
Oh no, we've confirmed the actor for Daredevil as well.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you still don't have a Luke Cage. You still don't, like you were saying, like no Iron Fist, no anything. So I don't know.
So can we take this as assume like Daredevil is going to be the flagship series for this? Considering
I would.
Daredevil's going to be the first one they put out.
And
And then and it's probably going to do. I mean, you know it's going to do good. But I guarantee they'll be well into filming before they start going. Okay, now let's start announcing this and this and this. So, because they want to get that feel of how's this going to play, how's this going to test. And as far as, and with the 1970s feel, I like it because I'm from Jersey, I'm from New York, I've been down there in Hell's Kitchen. It's got an old school feel to it. So I like where they're going to take it.
Okay, but like I said, I think it is going to be our flagship title. I want to see this guy as Daredevil. So
I do too.
Marvel has a lot of ground to gain on the TV game, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, the Netflix game, dude.
Because after, Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't do as good as they wanted it to, but...
Oh, it did towards the latter half.
Yeah, it did. However, Arrow is doing awesome. Did y'all see Roy as Arsenal?
Sorry?
Yeah.
I want to get the grown man jumping up and down.
I'm not jumping again.
I was a little about it. I wasn't like, well, okay, fine, he's Arsenal. Big freaking deal.
But we've had a lot of news from Arrow, so, I mean, it's looking like it's going to be another successful season. And, of course, we've already seen Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
a lot of people don't like the Roy character. Is that why you don't like the character?
A bit the character himself. He started out good.
Yeah.
But after a while, it's just like, you know what? You're a freaking whiny punk.
It feels like the writers didn't really know what they wanted to do with him. They're kind of getting to the point where they're like, okay, now let's start. They're finding their way with him, I think. But it took a minute. I'll tell you, I'll believe that.
I completely agree because at the beginning I was like, okay, all right, I like Roy. I think Roy's going to be a pretty good Speedy, And then all of a sudden it was just teenage angst all over. It's like, I have superpowers. I'm really angry about it.
My girlfriend is super hot and rich.
Why'd I bring out my girlfriend? Like, it was so annoying. But, I mean, yeah, I'm with you guys. It's like, Arsenal, okay, let's see what happens.
I watched this Arrow after show done by this dude, John Campia, and they've coined the phrase Roy Rage.
I like that.
Had me rolling, bro.
All right, well, Rob, some ground that Marvel has been doing very well on. Give me some news about Avengers 1.
Yeah, okay. It seems that Zach Penn was the original writer for the Avengers script.
Oh.
Back in the day, and it wasn't working out so well, so they brought in Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon read that script and said, there is no way in hell I'm putting anything, any word of this into a movie.
Damn.
I don't know what he saw. I've tried looking to see if someone leaked that script online or it got out there somehow or what it was about. Nothing out there. It's just that Joss Whedon said, nope, I'm not doing this. So Kevin Feige told him, well, you know what? Go home, write me a 5-page treatment, bring it back, let's see what we can do. Original writer. He went home, he wrote it, script, and that's the movie you saw.
Well, from what I had read was when he wrote the script, he originally had Wasp in it, and it was in his exact words were, my first draft was very waspy.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then Feige said no, I want Black Widow. And so he said, all right, fine, Black Widow it is. But, I mean, so I know they handcuffed him a little bit there.
Well, it makes sense, though.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, you've introduced Black Widow in the previous films, and you haven't introduced Wasp at all.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, well, we already knew that he had a lot of power just because when, who was it that directed Iron Man 2?
Jon Favreau.
When he changed the arc reactor to the triangle symbol, He actually asked Joss, "Is that okay with you?" And Joss was like, "I don't care because I'm changing it back to the circle in Avengers."
See, that's funny. That's funny because Shane Black didn't tell him a single thing about what he was going to do. I saw the interview with him where he goes, "Well, I just saw Iron Man 3. I'm screwed. Don't know what I'm going to do in Avengers 2."
Well, to be honest, Joss Whedon has done a lot with the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. They brought him in. We had a story a couple months ago about him coming in to help them with Thor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He had to come in and say, "Yeah, okay, we need to rewrite some stuff here and blah blah." So, hey, Josh, doing a good job. Thank you for saving Avengers. And wait for the second one.
Golly, what kind of movie would that have been, though?
When he's saying, "There's no way in hell I'm putting any word of this in a film," I'm like,
Ooh.
damn, what did he write?
You know what? I'm better off not knowing. Why do I still have that?
Ben Affleck is now Iron Man.
Oh, no.
You see, why does everyone got to bash on Affleck?
Because
Batfleck is going to be the best part of the whole DC movie.
it's how we make our bread and butter on this show, bashing Affleck. So,
Y'all killing me.
I love it because, like, ever since he became Batman and they've shown, like, little clips of him, it's just been, like, sad Batman, sad. Sad Batman, sad because he didn't pay his car insurance bill.
but see, I'm pretty much at this point, DC, just do something, you know. Matt, you have some gamer news for us this week, right?
Yeah, I do. And it actually ties into what's about to happen next. The NVIDIA Shield. So the NVIDIA Shield is actually getting kind of an upgrade. So if you know anything about NVIDIA and the NVIDIA Shield, you'll know that it was kind of like this little clam thing where it had like a little, the screen connected and you popped it open and it was tiny, but you still got to play with the controller.
It's like a
It's
My
fun.
Touch or something, yeah.
My Touch?
Or whatever that sidekick thing was. The phone. The sidekick phone?
I think you're thinking of, that's
Whatever.
old school, dude.
I was just saying.
How old are you?
I'm going to throw something at you in a minute. You're going to... I'm sorry.
We always have to bring up your age when you interrupt me.
Please continue.
Anyway, so what they're coming up with now is something that you saw right here before Jason brought that down.
Well, I actually got a cool
there we go. Is they're actually looking to make it more of a controller and a tablet. So gamers will be able to play on a much bigger screen, but still you'll have the bulky controller that kind of makes you feel like you're playing on a Dreamcast. But it's going to be really nice. The pixelation is going to be incredible and beautiful. It's not going to be as high of quality as, say, an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, but at the same time, you're getting mobile. You're getting a mobile quality game that, I mean, you can play anywhere from your PC. You know, we were at QuakeCon this past weekend, and I got to play on the NVIDIA Shield. I loved that thing. And I was playing freaking Titanfall from this computer, and the guy was telling me that you could play it from anywhere. Like, as long as your computer was on, hook it up, fly out to Chicago or Jersey, and then just sit there and play your game. And so it was really freaking cool. And the NVIDIA Shield, this new upgrade, is going to be about $299 with a 16 gig, and then you double that for $399. So the NVIDIA Shield.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we'll have more on that on this QuakeCon coverage. So
well, speaking of, let's just get right into it because we're running a little bit over on that. But
I was going to say roll that beautiful bean footage, but you ruined that for me.
Well, we're running a little time. I actually did not edit a video for QuakeCon. What I did have was a little something. I didn't want to do it. So there, I said it.
You were just sitting there looking at the Iron Giant figure, weren't you?
I was doing other things. Anyway, I was watching Kamen Rider Gaim, all right?
Oh my God.
It's a good series.
See, he could have said, "Hey, Rob, here's some footage. Make a freaking video for blah, 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 blah." Cock.
So this weekend,
Everything that you can say anything at the end of it, you just say cock. It's the funniest thing ever. Cock. Like,
I'm moving on. So this weekend we did go out to cover QuakeCon 2014. We got to play some games, Evil Within. We got to try a little bit of what was it? What was the game we all played in the group?
we got to play Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah.
Got to talk to a couple developers for Battlecry.
Yep.
Well, a developer for Battlecry. I should just loaded that interview in.
You should.
That was
you
10
still
minutes.
have time.
It was 10 minutes. But overall, and also big thanks to Eric Gibbs, the Father Gamer, and Mike. You guys were awesome this weekend. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us.
Thank you for not destroying my apartment. Oh, wait, you destroyed my shower. I'm screwing with you. It was funny. That was a funny story because I'm sitting there, I'm getting ready. I'm messing with Jason because Jason's like, I'm going to wear this shirt. And I'm like,
Do we need to rehash that story? Because I'm going to release it in a video this week.
Fantastic. So I was sitting there and all of a sudden I heard, go. I'm like, the hell is that? So I yell in the bathroom, like, you break it, you buy it. And all I hear is, and I hear like fumbling, like, damn it. I was like, what the hell is going on? So then I see him crack open the bathroom door and just kind of look out like, I hope nobody can see me. And then you look behind him and just the shower curtain is just down. Like all of it is just down in the bathtub. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to put a towel on. And so I was like, how did you do it? Did you just like slam it down or something? He was like, no, I went like this. So I went in there, I fixed it. Everything's fine. We're all square.
You were so wrong just ratting somebody out, putting somebody on blast on YouTube.
Oh,
Really, YouTube, man.
For messing up your shower curtain. But we did have fun at QuakeCon. Back to that. If you didn't catch it, we did a broadcast from the BYOC on an awesome stage. That was probably one of the better parts for it.
The only thing I want to say about this, pardon us for some of the sound, they put us in a spot which we should not have been in. They screwed a lot of people over as far as BYOC areas to do coverage. So, but still watch it. It's good.
Well, overall, we kind of had the same experience. There were a lot of hiccups during this year's QuakeCon. Now, we've covered it in the past. We've had a really good time. Everybody's been real inviting to press. We've gotten some great interviews out of it. This year did not seem that way. And I'm going to give you a direct quote from their press director. She said we're looking for a more consumer-based experience. I believe we had some opinions on that. Rob, what do you think of the consumer-based experience there?
Consumer-based experience, in my opinion, means we don't want any outside stuff. We want everybody buying stuff here, which is why for the first day, there were 3 food trucks there that were either smoothies, snow cones, or ice cream. Yep. Or actually, there were like two shaved ice trucks out there. The food trucks didn't get there till later. They had their food set up. They had a whole buffet set up for $5 hockey puck that's supposed to pass off as a hamburger.
Pizza wasn't bad.
The pizza was good once we doctored it up.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, we still, and I'm not trying to back because we still got a nice press bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
I mean, I don't want to jump on them too badly, but you get one thing one year, and the next year it's like everything is gone, and the only reason for it is like, well, we're going to more consumer-based blah blah blah.
I'm sorry,
Which
but
mean you just want people to spend more money.
Does consumer-based mean the press doesn't get food?
Well, the one thing that killed me, and I don't understand this, the con said on the flyers it ran from Thursday to Sunday. What the hell is that about? What?
Half a Sunday.
Okay, well, half a Sunday, that's not how cons run.
No.
Yeah,
And-
that was a big thing where the thing was you have the press party, so all the press people are going to a House of Blues.
And that's the other thing.
And then they show the Doom release trailer
30 minutes before the party.
Exactly. Yeah. So no one knows. We're all sitting there, and everyone walks in. There were a couple people that walked in and was like, "Oh, you should have seen the Doom trailer."
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
There was one dude he was hanging out with us, and he actually said, he was like, "Hello, man, did you check out the Doom trailer?" I was like, "No, dude, I was here at like 7:30 ready to party. I don't really know what's going down." And like we were the only ones that were really there. Like there were maybe just a couple of us, but we were the first ones there. And we went inside, and that's whenever everything just started coming in. But yeah, dude, we missed a lot on Thursday, which is upsetting because it shouldn't have been going on Thursday.
But also the other thing was, like, last year, we actually saw a lot of stuff on the dealer floor. Like, we saw a lot of groundbreaking technology with the Omni, and we didn't see that this year. In fact, it looked like they moved things to make it look like there was more space than there actually was.
It almost looked like there were half the amount of dealers they had last year.
I completely agree with that.
That floor was packed.
Yeah.
Last year, and we had a lot of room to move around this year.
It's true. Like I completely agree with you because it just felt like it was all Bethesda. And I know this is Bethesda's thing, but like last year, it didn't feel like it. It felt like it was a lot of the new development stuff going on. But if you looked in the dealer room, I mean, you had Bethesda and then random stuff. You know, it just didn't feel innovative. And maybe they got rid of all of it at E3. I don't know.
And there were a lot of other booths they had like there last year. Like I wanted to bring my son to the booths, whatever.
Even booth sounds like booze.
I want some booze. Anyway,
these young youths.
I wanted to bring my son to the Minecraft University, and
they didn't have that.
They didn't have that this year.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, okay, I still had a good time at the con. I felt it was a little lacking this year, which is it was unusual experience. However, it was 1 year. I wonder if it'll be better next year. I don't know. Well, Rob, what are your thoughts on it?
The one thing I do have to say is when I went into the BYOC to get some shots of modded machines and PCs and stuff, it was scarce. And I actually went in when they were doing their little judging competition, and I'm walking by, I'm like, okay, well, this R2-D2 one is cool. Walked around, I'm like, okay, that one. Okay, that one. Last year, I couldn't take 2 steps without saying, oh my God, that is freaking great. Look at it. One guy had an aquarium in his freaking PC.
Yeah,
Last
that was
year.
cool.
Last
that
year.
was really cool.
And the one group that had the that giant Super Mario machine
amazing.
setup that you guys played.
Yes.
Freaking great. Nothing like that. It was just people that just in there playing.
Okay, Matt,
So,
we did also kind of see some funny things. We talked about it on the Father Gamer podcast, so you're going to want to check that out.
I actually got a video for that after this, but anyway.
Okay. Well, no, it was funny because we saw a couple times in that room, the BYOC room, that people were just watching stuff, and like I saw like 2 people like this is okay. He'll be the guy and the girl, which is weird, and it was just like head on shoulder, and they're just like watching something together, and I'm watching them watch classic Super Mario, and by classic Super Mario I mean like somebody else playing classic Super Mario, like that was the most engaging thing they could have done. And then we also saw some guy watch Twilight, which I thought was just weird.
Wow. Who we interviewed.
Yes, we did interview him, so thanks. Was it Ryan? Or I think one of them's name was Ryan.
Ryan, Dylan, Dalton.
Dalton. I always forget that name.
I don't know which was which. I mean, I kind of walked away at that point because you were doing your interview, and I was like,
Yeah.
Overall, I still had a good time, but I just think it was a little lacking from last year. That's all.
It was, and I completely agree with that. I mean, it like from the start, like even the volunteers last year were so much nicer, and the volunteers this year were, they were annoying. Like there was one guy who he was being annoying on purpose. Like I was trying to check out, and he and so I'm following a guy who's going to help me check out, and we're going through the exit side. Well, nobody's coming in. This guy purposely yells on the other side, "Exit only! Exit only!" And I just gave him a look like, you better shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Like, it pissed me off at that point because he was annoying me the entire time.
All right. Well, okay. So
the one dude was dragged over the table and beat the crap out of him.
That was him. Wait.
No, the one when we were going in, and he was like, "Go check your bag."
That was him. Same guy.
The same one?
Same guy. The guy
he
who
was
was
ass
dressed
beat.
up like he was in the army or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, same guy.
I'd have given my army ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Well, we do have a part of the show that I've actually been waiting for, but Flint, I didn't load the. I do have that. I do have it.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into a little bit of a spoiler-free review.
I thought you were gonna do the QuakeCon thing.
What? The QuakeCon
When are you
bit?
doing the QuakeCon?
I'm actually going to save that for right before the interview with BC.
Oh.
Why are we breaking the fourth wall?
But I thought you were gonna do picks from the rack.
I can do that too.
I thought you were gonna do both.
Because Lordy, God forbid we break the fourth wall.
Yeah, we do that like every show.
Hello, can you see me out there?
He didn't have you on there. You
I didn't
should
have you on.
yeah.
Totally didn't have you
he
on.
didn't.
Okay, tell you what. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. So I've been driving home thinking, hey, I can't wait to get home to get that glass of whiskey in me. And then you get home, and you've done everything, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to get that glass. And then you realize, oh, I drank all the whiskey last night, but it's too late to go get some because I got to make picks from the rack. You know the feeling, right? That's not whiskey. Hey guys, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinks.com, and this is Picks from the Rack for July 23rd, 2014. But before we start, this is also the 75th anniversary of Batman. Yes, the Big Bat is 75 years old, and if you go by your shop, you can probably get this free comic. So go ahead, go check it out, see if you can get it. So for Picks from the Rack this week, we're starting off with Transformers Windblade number 4. Now, honestly, this is a book that I was really into at the beginning, and supposedly this was the last issue of it. And honestly, I think it ended a little bit weak. I still like it, I still like where it went, but it kind of ended kind of bland. Although I still love this artwork, and if you know me, because I'm a Transformers fan, can't wait to get that Windblade figure that's out there. If you see this thing out there anywhere, this is the thing I need. I need this thing. Just saying. Please. Shout out to my buddy Crystal Star, who recommended I pick up Trees from Image Comics. This is a good book, and if you're gonna pick this one up, I gotta warn you, you gotta pick up 1 and 2. Warren Ellis has written a very good story. This is about actually an alien invasion. It's a very open-ended story. It leaves a lot of room for where it's going. Last time I read it was only supposed to be 8 issues, so if you want to check out something a little bit different, a little bit creepy, check out Trees. Really good, and yeah, you're gonna need to pick these two. And last but not least, my number 1 pick for the week, Storm number 1. I've always been a huge fan of Storm because she's, I don't know, one of the most powerful mutants on the damn planet. This comic is really good. It captures that side of Storm that we don't normally see. We don't really see how powerful she is sometimes, and this really accentuates that. Also, it kind of humbles Storm a little bit. It really brings out that human nature of her, and why I really love the character. Go check out Storm 1. It's worth it. Worth it. So that's it for Picks from the Rack from this week. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night, SCNS Live, back at our normal time slot, Thursday, 8 to 9 p.m. Central, when our guest will be BC from MPX. If you didn't watch it, he'd like chop me in a bunch of, it's a long story. So anyway guys, that's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Keep on nerding. Okay guys, welcome back. Yeah, that was Picks from the Rack, and like I did say, we do have BC in the studio. We do have an interview with him in a little bit. However, Matt has gone to see not 1, but 2 movies, so ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the spoiler-free review.
Hey, you're like my favorite person. Did you do me a favor? I want to do a favor. Okay. Wait, I don't want to do that favor anymore. Do it. I see this guy. I see this guy. I don't know what's inside this. I don't know. He's someone down no shampoo. I don't know what's inside. I don't know. I just want to go. I just want to go. I just want to go. Oh. Huh? Hi, Jabba. You go to America. Oh, okay. Oh. 20%. 30%. I don't know what will happen if she gets to 100%. 40%. 50 through 80%. 한자보자다더고가 90%. I would like it if I had a supercomputer. 99%. Ajaboda 100%. Ajaboda. Where did she go? So that's what happens when you get to 100%.
I have no idea what this movie's about, except there's percentages at some point. What the hell are you doing over
All I
here?
want to know is what freaking language was that? Jawa?
I don't know. That's Matt language.
I think that was like Jabba the Hutt language, but it was supposed to be like Chinese or Taiwanese. Honestly, I had no idea where they even were throughout that entire movie. So
I like it.
Oh, okay.
One of the comments from the channel is you don't sound like Morgan Freeman.
You don't sound like Morgan Freeman.
I sound more like Morgan Freeman than you do.
None of you bitches sound like Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
You don't sound like Morgan Freeman.
Matt, give me Hercules real quick. Come on.
All right. Are we doing that? We're doing that?
Oh, you want me to do
I
it?
want to do it again.
Fine.
Set him up.
You think you know the story of Hercules? Well, you know nothing. You think you know that he one time killed this boar. He killed a hydra. And even one time, he killed a lion. Let's show him a good show. Boom! You can all leave. Been hired by a king. All right, we'll go. Slaves. Interesting. Slaves. Slaves. I will give you your weight in gold. Just take that. All right. Wrestling moves. Huh. We've stumbled into a trap. Lizard people! Ah, what the hell, man? We have armor. Here's armor. Here's armor, everybody. Here's armor. Centaurs! Not centaurs! Fight! Wrestling moves on a horse. Victory! Oh? No. Oh. We don't want the gold! More wrestling moves! You think you know the story of Hercules? Well, now you know the real story. You don't have to be a demigod to be a hero. Then again, what the hell do I know? Hercules.
Thank you, Matt. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
I don't know what that was. All right, there we go. That's great to see live.
but he didn't spoil the movie for you. So,
Not one bit.
Yeah. All right. So
Welcome
it's
to the
perfect.
spoiler-free review. All right.
All right. Okay. Rob, you want to lead us in or whatever?
I can.
Jason is gonna. God damn it!
Well, we are.
Okay.
Everything's all fucking backwards.
All right.
All right.
Rob, give me the camera. You're doing a great job.
I hate you.
Okay, guys, so coming up right now, we have the man himself from Metroplex Wrestling, BC from New Jersey.
All right. Okay. Back over to this camera. That's good because well, you'll need to adjust the camera. Anyway, like I said, guys, this is BC from MPX, a man who, like I said, has physically assaulted me before.
Yeah.
I'd like to go ahead and just get that out of the way right now.
In other words, he beat that ass.
No, BC, you you are a wrestler for MPX.
Yes.
I remember coming to watching you. You were a tag
team.
competitor.
Yeah.
You've kind of moved into doing some of your own stuff.
Yeah.
Here most recently. I gotta say, I love your stuff in the ring, and I've gotten to come out and talk to the MPXers, and But tell me, man, how'd you get your start in the business anyway?
Well, I mean, a buddy of mine who has since retired, hit me up one day, said, hey, we've got our own company. We're running the show. You got to come check it out. So I went out and checked out MPX, and me and my brother, we decided, we're double the size of most of these people. We can do this. We played football, so we showed up, started training, and the rest is history. Ran the show since.
Okay, so MPX has been going. How many years?
5, 6 years now.
I think they're working. I think they're working on 6 now.
I think we're working on our 6th as is.
And it's been growing more and more. Even in the short time, I've maybe been going like maybe 2 years, and I've kind of fallen off. Which I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to make it out there and watch the show. But you're not going to get that chair to come up through. But I got to say, just from when I started going to what you guys are at now, it's really grown. I mean, let's face it. Everybody has started out at the small venues, but y'all are packing houses now, and
yeah, we're real fortunate to have the fan base that we do, and our fan base, our fans are just rabid fans. They're amazing.
Dedicated is the thing, I think.
We have one group of fans. They call it the Top Hat Mafia. They sit front row, and they are just beasts when it comes to this show. They're as much a part of it as we are.
There is a lot of regular fans that come out, and it almost gets like our chat room. Those people like get a camaraderie going, and it's like you got your favorites and everything. But I mean, it really has taken off. But I gotta say, what do you see the next step for MPX because of the growth it's seen?
I mean, hopefully, we just keep growing. We just keep getting bigger. We keep getting better talent. We're training new cats these days. We've got WWE stars that come and go. We've had Paul London. We've had Brian Kendrick. Lance Hoyt comes in a lot. Funaki, that was my favorite when Funaki was on the show. Jerry Lynn from ECW.
I've got a signed picture of him on the wall over there.
It's amazing what we've been able to accomplish.
Now, as far as you yourself as a wrestler, though, you've come a long way as well. I mean, I said, you were a tag competitor. If there's one thing you've always been able to talk on the microphone. You're very fluent with the verbal skills on the microphone.
I'm kind of annoying. Yeah.
But you are the guy that we love to hate. I mean, I've been ringside before and taken a verbal lashing from you as well.
I don't. It's like I say all the time. I don't want to do it, but someone's got to be the jackass. So that's me. I'm the Jersey jackass. I got to tell it how it is, day in, day out.
Also, if we got any people from the chat got any questions for BC, let me know because I can't see it from over here. But anyway, okay. So, what would you say is your best skill as a wrestler?
Talking.
Just the talk? No, you are.
I mean, I get out there, and I can be physical, and I can run with the best of them, and I can take a hit. I've been in the ring with Scott Murdoch. You've been in the ring with Scott Murdoch.
I have the pleasure of saying I've been in the ring with Scott Murdoch.
Scott is a beast. Scott is a painful, and he's a beast. Jackass. So that's me. I'm the Jersey jackass. I got I can take a hit. I can give a hit right back.
We got any? And your finisher, you usually do spear.
Yeah, the Seaside Spear.
The Seaside Spear.
The Seaside Spear, straight out of Seaside Ice.
I like that. I like that. Okay, so what would you say? So, you said your verbal skills. There's something, but it all has a full package deal. It's not just you just talk.
You have to be able to do everything. You have to have some kind of athleticism. You have to have cardio. You got to be in the gym. You got to eat right. I don't really eat right. But it's 24 hours.
But there are plenty of people that are always out there. Oh, I can get in there and do that. No, as somebody that actually got in there and did it. No, you can't. No, you can't. I mean,
that's what I said right off the bat. I'm like, oh, look at these guys. I'm bigger than them. I can do this. I threw up the first day of training. I was outside, passed out, straight out of Seaside.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
how much cardio were you with that first time event? How much time did you actually spend?
Oh God, I had been out of the gym for quite a while my first time in, so I had no. You got to be able to do everything. You have to. It took quite a while. It took a good probably a year before I could get in there.
Because everybody thinks that, oh, I can do that. It was a 10-minute match. Damn that.
Yeah, no.
Actually got in there
10-minute.
I had the pleasure of getting tossed around by Kenny Steele
Look at these guys.
while Chris did an interview with Mr. Kirby. And that was some. I mean, we were just moving around the ring, and I was surprised at how taxing that was.
Yeah,
but it was. But okay, now you've been.
Taxing to get chopped across your chest.
I took that. Okay, I did it. I did it for you guys out there. What?
So
I have a comment from the room.
Okay.
It took.
DC, will you please smack Jason upside the head in the show live right now?
I want to know who that was
Yeah,
from.
he has to do it.
I want to know who that was from and why.
That's just rude. I don't want to hit this man. But then again, I do have to be the jacket.
Yeah!
While Chris
And
That was just a
that was from Linda. Thanks, Linda.
good call,
I mean,
Linda.
we were just moving around the ring, and I was okay, I did that for Linda. But anyway, now, and okay, people out there, oh, wrestling is this and that. No, wrestling is very taxing on the body. What kind of injuries have you sustained?
Oh man, my knees are screwed, my shoulders screwed, my back screwed, my neck is. However, luckily I have a very good chiropractor. Yeah, Dr. Hart over at Athletic Edge Chiropractic. She is a lifesaver. I'm in there once a month at least.
Okay, and with that, all right, so you've gotten your fair share of things and bangs and everything. Why you keep going back to it? Thanks, Linda.
Man, it's you know, I've got the athlete's mentality. I've got to do something.
Very taxing on the body.
You know, and I just
What kind of injuries?
hearing the fans, being out there doing what I do, there's nothing like shoulders screwed, my back screwed. You forget all the problems you have when I walk through that curtain, and it's just time to whoop somebody. Whoever's across the ring, Captain Team Perp, I'm gonna do a lifesaver.
So when you hit that curtain, the music hits, and people just they cheer or they boo. That's like is that the high point?
No, the high point is the victory, the 1, 2, 3, the guaranteed victory after that spear.
All right, okay. So you've been in a lot of matches. I mean, if there's one MPX performer that has been there very consistently, it's been you. What's your best match so far?
Hearing the fans, being out there. Oh man, you know that's tough. When I had a match a while back with Jerome Daniels.
Oh,
And it's just time
yeah.
to whoop somebody. It's so bittersweet because it was such a fun match and Team Perp beat the hell out of each other. But I lost. At the time, I had beautiful hair. And I lost, and because I lost, we had to shave my head in the ring.
Is that the high point? You did have the main going.
Man, I looked like
You had the Hercules main going.
It was great.
So
But it's all right. I'm still fresh. Watch out, fresh. Watch out. Don't forget that. But then there's every time I step in the ring with a Frankie Fisher. Every time I step in the ring with that cat, we knock it out the park. You know, they call Matt Palmer the show stealer, but I mean, when me and Frank sweep in the ring, we steal the show. Believe that of each other. But I lost.
I gotta say, and yeah, he is one of the wrestlers who I would actually say I've been able to see a lot of growth from him. All of these guys. That's the one thing I like going to these shows because you see whatever point you start watching, there's always when you come back, everybody is improved. The show is better. I mean, I want to see you guys like. You know, the Sportatorium needs to be reopened as far as I'm concerned. Anybody remember the Sportatorium in Dallas? We need a new Sportatorium, and
I love, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I'm around here, and I tell people I'm a professional wrestler. You know, everyone's got to tell me the story of the Von era. I mean, with me and Frank, we steal the show. Story. I love the Von era. Everyone has their own spin on that story. It's kind of crazy.
Everybody kind of has, yeah, there's quite a lot of Von Erichs there. I don't know if we should get into everything, but anyway. I do remember as a kid, I don't know, you were raised in Dallas, right? Did you?
Yeah, I was born in Jersey, moved to New York. Now lived a lot of my life here in Dallas.
But did you ever go down to the sport? Did you ever get the chance to go down?
No, I did not. I did see ECW at the Bronco Bowl.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, we got another one? What's up?
Everyone's got to tell me the
I'm
story
sorry.
of the Von
He's giving me a a time over there.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
Okay. Anyway, moving on though. This weekend you are performing at MPX as well.
Yes, it is. We're in the middle of Fight, Win, Survive.
Right,
It's a
your
big
tournament
tournament.
series.
Second year. It's grown from. It started in BCW, and we've adapted it. I am the captain of Team Purple. 2 weeks ago, we captured the title. Greg James, 3-time MPX champion. So now we have whoever. There's 2 more weeks left. Scores tied. Team Perp. We got 3. We got 3 points, and the blue team has 3 points. And whoever wins, the top 2 teams will face each other. Winner of that will then go into a 5-man or however many championship match. And I am the captain of my team.
Okay, so your team's gonna win.
Of course we're going to win. I'm the captain. I brought the title to Greg, thanks to me. You know what I'm saying? Official hashtag, Perp Together Strong. We
You might have to put that on the end of the show log this week.
I'm 3-time MPX champion.
So what you're saying is perps stay together.
There's 2 more weeks
Strong.
left. Scores tied.
EER or
PURP.
Okay.
So what you gonna get is a freeze, motherfucker.
And whoever wins, the top 2
So
teams.
you do have another match this weekend.
Yes.
Against
Eric McDonald.
Eric McDonald. It's a special kind of match, though. I mean, please. Tell
Look, I am the captain, and I will do anything for my team, and that includes wrestling in a dress. I'm the captain. Yes, I am wrestling in an evening gown match against Eric McDonald. I will win. I will strip him of that dress, regardless of how nasty that sounds.
Ooh, I don't know. I really want you to win. However, I've seen Mr. McDonald well.
Is it odd that I'm so turned on right now?
Guys, I think the question that's on everybody's mind is what will you be wearing?
You're just gonna have to show up to see. I do look very pretty. I do look very pretty. I'm not gonna lie.
I should have said who will you be wearing, but yeah.
All right, Joan.
Wrestling in a
But
dress.
BC, thanks for coming on the show, guys. Saturday, MPX Wrestling. Both, I'm gonna put everything down in the comments. Go check them out because these guys are worth checking out.
Find me on Twitter at JerseyJackass1, Facebook.com/JerseyJackass, and I got a movie blog where we talk all sorts of stuff. Moneyman Productions at WordPress.com.
And believe me, we didn't just get him on here because he is a talented wrestler. He's also got a lot of nerd cred. That's so I'm very happy to have him
Love
on
to
the
be
show
here.
this week.
Anytime y'all want me back to see. Anytime.
We're gonna have to go back out to MPX and check things out and see what's been going on there.
Come on, bro.
Anyway, all right, BC, thanks for coming on the show again, man. All right, well, for the first time, this is not his last. Thanks for coming on the show, guys. Saturday. Okay, I'm sorry. That's it. What do we got here, man? I'm sorry.
We're gonna run that one thing or no?
One thing.
You said you took a video?
Find me on Twitter at JerseyJackass1.
The QuakeCon.
Facebook.com.
Well, there's a video of us.
Why would you say it on the air if you're not going to do it, Jason?
There's a video of us having a round table at QuakeCon with the Father Gamer. I don't know. Does anybody want to see that? We're just talking about the Evil Within. Does anybody want to see that?
So I'm loading up right now.
Huh? It's already loaded.
Oh, it is loaded?
It's loaded in the break too. Okay, guys, we're going to take a look at our round table with Eric Gibbs, Father Gamer.
We'll be right back.
BC, thanks for coming on the show again, man. All right, well, for the first time, this is not his last. Okay, I'm sorry. That's it. What do we got here, man? I'm sorry.
We're going to run that one thing or no?
One thing.
You said you took a video?
Find me on Twitter at
The
JerseyJackass1.
QuakeCon.
Well, there's a video of us.
Why would you say it on the air if you're not going to do it, Jason?
There's a video of us having a round table at QuakeCon with the Father Gamer. I don't know. Does anybody want to see that? We're just talking about the Evil Within. Does anybody want to see that?
Can't load it up right now.
Huh? It's already loaded.
Oh, it is loaded?
It's loaded in the break too. Okay, guys, we're going to take a look at our round table with Eric Gibbs, Father Gamer.
We'll be right back.
Thanks for coming on the show again, man. All right, well, for the first time, this is not his last. Okay, I'm sorry. That's it. What do we got here? I'm sorry.
We're going to run that one thing or no?
One thing.
You said you took a video?
On Twitter at JerseyJackass1.
The QuakeCon.
Well, there's a video of us.
Why would you say it on the air if you're not going to do it, Jason?
There's a video of us having a round table at QuakeCon with the Father Gamer. I don't know. Does anybody want to see that? We're just talking about the Evil Within. Does anybody want to see that?
And I was like,
Can't load it up right now.
I was so bad at it. I'm like
Oh, it is
trying to
loaded?
build all this stuff, and all of a sudden the aliens
Okay,
are
guys,
there, and I'm
we're going to take a look at our round table with Eric Gibbs, Father Gamer.
We'll be right back.
Thanks for coming on the show again, man.
of that. You know, some sort of
We
like.
pretty much almost did an movie today.
Oh yeah, with Elder Scrolls, that was totally.
I don't mind. Like I played some StarCraft and all that. That's PC I can play because it's not like FPS or something like that. But it looked okay. The defense grid.
And I was like,
only played Command and Conquer. They're essentially the exact same game. And all my friends who played CNC hated StarCraft. Played StarCraft, hated CNC. Some
but wasn't it like StarCraft was more aliens and Conquer was more just like, oh yeah,
Humans on it.
that and then the one thing with the Zerg. Once they just did their rush, if it was Command and Conquer, smash, break the keyboard. Yeah, Defense Grid 2 is a pretty good game. If it's about $20-$25, maybe 30.
I believe she said it was like 30.
They're essentially the exact same game. Should be a good pickup.
And the yeah.
All my friends who play CNC.
We're filming anyway. You should know this.
I was paying attention.
He was paying attention. I think we just figured out that Rob doesn't pay any attention to us doing it.
Yeah.
He's watching everything else around us.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
Like,
make sure
like
that the
people-
video looks okay.
Or people walking through
people
shots.
walking in the
Good
shot.
lord.
Oh god.
What was it? Which booth was that we were at? When I had to I almost
was-
physically.
Smash, break the keyboard. Yeah, Defense Grid 2 is a pretty good game. If it's about $20-$25, maybe 30.
I believe she said it was like 30.
They're essentially the exact same game. Should be a good pickup.
And the yeah. We're filming anyway. You should know this.
I was paying attention.
He was paying attention. I think we just figured out that Rob doesn't pay any attention to us doing it.
Yeah.
He's watching everything else around us.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
Like,
make sure
like
that the
people-
video looks
Or
okay.
people walking through
people
shots.
walking in the
Good
shot.
lord.
Oh god.
What was it? Which booth was that we were at? When I had to I almost
was-
physically.
Yeah, Defense Grid 2 is a pretty good game. If it's about $20-$25, maybe 30.
I believe she said it was like 30.
They're essentially the exact same game. Should be a good pickup.
And the yeah.
I'm not paying attention.
He was paying attention. I think we just figured out that Rob doesn't pay any attention to us doing it. He's watching everything else around us.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
Like,
make sure
like
that the
people-
video looks okay.
Or people walking through shots. Good lord. What was it? Which booth was that we were at? When I had to I almost
was-
physically.